We arrived at the CRAYOLA Experience, and by the way, it is in the Florida Mall. So if you wanted to have like a snack outside of the CRAYOLA Experience, it is possible, and just to enjoy the mall as well. But we really needed to stretch our legs. We just drove for about 3 hours to get here, so we definitely need a break and just walk and stand and move out of the car. So this was a great place for us to stop. While the hubby was getting our tickets, we enjoyed this place to activities to do with the kids while we were waiting. And then when we finally got tickets, each one of us got a bag with some tokens and some cards, like different kinds of like these cards that you actually use them for the activities in this whole area. So you have a limit of what you have for free, and then if you want to do more extra, you would have to buy the tokens. So over here, you actually create your own like cover for the crayon. So you can write your name, you can pick the design that will be on it, you pick a color of the crayon that you want, and then you get to receive a free crayon. I love it that you don't just experience the crayons, but you also learn a little bit of history while you're there, and exactly how they made the crayons and how they actually would put the cover on the crayons and how they would do it person by person, and then machinery and everything. It was a great experience to also learn while you just enjoy and have fun. Kids also loved doing the dough. You had everything there that you need to do this craft. Each one got one, and they really enjoyed it. You could buy yourself more, but for free, each one got pretty much like one. So each one picked their color, and then they kind of shared and did, and we just continued on. And like you had so many different crafts to do all around here. Like we didn't even do maybe half of the crafts that you could do there. There's plenty to do, plenty to explore, plenty for each person, whatever they like to do. Like there's plenty to pick from, and it's amazing all the stuff that you can do with the wax. I mean, crayons are made from wax, right? So in the experience, you do have a jamboree, one for younger kids, and then you have one for older kids. So we kind of like split it up. The older kids went to play in the larger playground, and our younger ones played in the little section. And you can see it's a little bit run down. It probably needs a little fixer-upper, but they, didn't care. They enjoyed it. They really loved this part of the jamboree. Remember those cards I was telling you about? So these are one of the crafts that you can do with the cards. Each one gets an animal, and you have markers all around. Now these are washable markers, so they kept on drawing, and then they kept rinsing them off and then drawing on them again. It was a great idea. Like I really enjoyed that. We took them home, and we keep doing it at home. They really enjoy it, and that was just great. It's just to kind of like give you an idea of how many more stuff you can do here. There is actually plenty of things to pick from. Like you have so many stations, and there is a cafe here, but it was closed while we were there, so good thing it's in a hotel. It's in a mall, so we could actually go out and get ourselves something to eat later. This is also something you could do with the tokens if you wanted to. Two of the boys really wanted to play this game, so they used their tokens for this, and that was fun. And they actually won like a marker with all like the tags that they got at the end. Yes, we went to Disney Springs for dinner. We had to go to the T-Rex restaurant. We did reserve beforehand. The Rainforest Cafe and the T-Rex Cafe, they get really booked up, so you want to reserve a place for you to eat here. It just has a special experience. The food is alright. You really come for the experience. So the silver actually tells you that the meteor shower kind of like comes up every, 20 minutes, I believe, something like that. So while you sit there, you definitely hear it. We enjoyed it, and the kids actually enjoyed it, but you could hear the crying in the background of other kids. So just kind of like be prepared for that. After dinner, we kind of like walked through the store that they have, but there was actually so many people. It was so packed. Like when we got there to the restaurant, it wasn't that packed. It was nice to walk around around Disney Springs. But after we ate, like around 6 probably, we finished eating 6:30, and it was so packed. The Sheraton Vacation Club was probably like around 15 minutes drive from Disney Springs, so it was really close. It actually, it is a nice place to stay. We just had to like keep changing rooms. There was always like a problem with our room, and then actually someone entered the room that they gave us, so they had to give a different room for the other person. Like it was a little bit disappointing there. How do I say? The way they did things, they should have been doing it a lot better. The staff, like how could you make a mistake in bedrooms to give the same room to 2 different families? You understand where I'm going there? So that wasn't as nice for us, but you did have space, and it was nice to go around the area. I know there's like splash pads and playgrounds and pools. We just never got to see that because we really only had a night there. But if this is like an option you want to stay in Orlando that's really a great price, this is a good option, that it is close to all the parks, the major parks they have around here. So there's a net right here. So there's our bedroom. here's the living room. Listen, for my tip about Disney Springs and the parking, you want to park on the second level because on the second level is where actually you have the security check. So no matter where you park, even if you park at the first level, you all have to come up to the second level. So might as well be on the second level, and then you just get on the elevator and it goes down and you're in Disney Springs on the ground floor. You see? All right, don't forget, park on the second level. Or you just keep going up and down to security, back down, back up, and then going down for entering to the actual area. I think Disney Springs is really unique and really enjoyable to walk around in. I don't know if you agree with me or not, but I think there's something very unique and special about the place. It just is nice. It has a completely atmosphere of it. We enjoy walking around. We were heading, of course, to a restaurant because there's plenty of restaurants here to try. Now, another great tip for Disney Springs, so you want to try and come here during the week if you can, and also during the day. Again, in the evenings it's extremely packed, and in the weekends it's also very packed. Now, most of Disney Springs open up at 10, but this restaurant opens up actually at 11. But for us, it was pretty much a late breakfast, so we did enjoy a great cup of coffee. We enjoyed some starters. I did get the fried chicken and donuts, and boy, I should have shared with someone because it was really big. But let me tell you, the food is good. Like, the food here, we all really enjoyed it. And it is very, very filling, so just be prepared for that, but just come and know that the food here is good. And of course, we had to go to a Disney store before we would go, and we had a great experience. Started at the CRAYOLA Experience at 2 p.m. and we finished here at Disney Springs at 2 p.m. the next day. So there you go, 24 hours in Orlando, Florida.